Hi, my name is Ogden Fernandez. Some of you might know me as Oggy F. Today I'm going to show you how I load all of this stuff into my Rynox Magnapod tank bag. Okay, so what you see in front of you is pretty much everything I would carry with me on a weekend breakfast ride or for a longer ride for that matter. There's a lot of other stuff which is not here which would usually go into my saddlebags, but that's another topic for another day altogether. I'm going to go through each of them, show you what I carry with me and how I managed to fit all of this stuff into the tank bag. So let's go piece by piece and figure out which one goes first. Okay, so first up we have my drone. This is what I primarily use to get all my aerial shots whenever I'm out riding and clicking cinematic shots of the entire area that we're in. This is the first piece of equipment that would go into the tank bag. Now, since it is one of the more heavier items that I'm carrying, I make sure that that's at the base of everything that I carry. So it fits right into the center of the tank bag like this. And then I have everything else built around it or over it. Okay, next up we have this air compressor. So in case I need it for my tires or for the air seat cushion that I usually use, this is what goes into my bag next. And I place it at the side, on one side of the drone, which I just placed into the bag. Okay, the next piece of equipment I carry with me is this power bank. Now, these power banks being as heavy as they are, they kind of match the weight of the air compressor that I just put in. So I place that on the other side of the tank bag next to my drone. Like that. I have two action cameras which I always carry with me along with the primary action camera. So these are usually placed on the motorcycle or pretty much anywhere else where I can get secondary shots from. These come in real handy when you're on a long trip, especially if the battery on your main camera dies and you don't have enough juice to continue with that. This one goes on one side of my drone and the other one goes to the other side. Okay, now you can't be carrying so many cameras without carrying batteries, and I've got 3 of them for one of my action cameras and one for the other secondary camera. Where I place this is right here in this pocket over here. So it has a nice zip so that things don't fall out while I'm riding. Place them in there and zip that up. Okay, now the power bank which I put in earlier is useful for me charging my batteries while I'm on the ride. In order to be able to charge them though, you need a charger. So I've got this which I use to charge my Hero 7 batteries, which I place in here. And I've also got this case where I carry the cables required to charge either my phone, these batteries, or even my Bluetooth headset. Within that also I keep my second vlogging camera, which is my Canon G7X Mark II. That all goes into this case and then that fits right on top over here. Okay, now in case the weather decides to change and keep on flipping on us, then what we do is we carry a pair of sunglasses, and I've also got another skeleton case for the GoPro in case I can't use my microphone adapter with the GoPro Hero 7. So I carry these along with me just in case things switch up. Now if it does start to rain, you need some rain liners, right? And Rynox provides them with their tank bags. This is placed right at the top of my entire packing, and it provides 2 purposes. One is to obviously protect my gear from rain. The second is to provide some level of cushioning from the top of the bag in case I bump into it or something falls on it. Now we always hope for the best but prepare for the worst. And I've got 4 items over here which I always carry with me in case things don't go according to plan. The first one is zip ties. Can't go wrong with these. In case your panels decide to go on a vacation, this helps them stay in place. This goes into the side pocket. I then have a multi-tool or Swiss knife, whatever you want to call it. This goes into the side pocket as well in case I need it for work on the motorcycle or otherwise. There's also some super glue which I carry with me because I've experienced my sole of my shoe separating every now and then, so this kind of helps keep that in place. Finally, we have some blue tack. Now this comes in handy for you vloggers out there who prefer vlogging even in the rain and might have your cameras exposed to risk. What this putty does is it kind of covers any connection points. So if you see at the side over here, there's an opening for you to connect your microphone. You can cover that up while your microphone is connected. This kind of waterproof seals that and allows you to continue vlogging while you're going on your ride without any risk to your equipment getting spoiled. So that goes into the side too. Okay, next up we have a few other essential items. So I have my house keys or bike keys for other motorcycles, which I keep over here. I then also have this pen which I can conveniently place over here. For those of you who've been watching the channel for a while now, you know that I always carry some Parle G, so that goes into the tank bag as well. And finally we have this microfiber cloth which I use to either wipe the visor on my helmet every now and then if there's enough dust which has built up on it, or I use it to wipe the headlight also on the motorcycle so that I can clearly see what's ahead of me. So that goes into Alright, with everything inside the bag now, the last piece of equipment that I put in there is stickers. And Rynox has conveniently made a pocket over here with a zipper, which I can easily access when I'm on my motorcycle to hand out stickers to you guys whenever I meet you on my long rides. This goes into here, and while you would have seen that there's a lot of stuff that has gone into my bag right now, there's even place for a little bit more, and I can just use this zipper to expand the entire bag's capacity just by doing that. And that's my Rynox Magnapod tank bag. Now, while I've been using my Magnapod tank bag for the last almost 3 years now, Rynox has made some subtle changes and upgrades to this tank bag so that it's more robust and more usable for you. This is what it looks like today. And while it might look similar, there are some subtle changes here and there. What they've added is YKK fittings to the load bearing points, like over here, here and here and here. And this makes sure that your bag and your motorcycle never separate unless you want it to. Finally, once you're off the motorcycle, if you want to carry this along with you, it's made easy by the use of these straps, which you can then hook up to these load bearing points and then just carry it with you and walk along. Just like that. Alright, so this is my fully loaded Rynox Magnapod tank bag on my RC390. I've been using this tank bag, like I said, for about 3 years now, and the main reason I use it is because it's versatile enough to be used with pretty much any of the motorcycles that's currently sold in the Indian market. I've used it on the V-Storm 650 for my ride from here to Nagpur. I've used it on the Benelli 302R from here to Goa, also on the Versys 650. And I've used it on my motorcycle on multiple occasions as well, and it's been working brilliantly with all of these motorcycles. It also comes with magnetic options and the option of putting straps like I have mounted right now. So again, depending on the kind of motorcycle and the kind of tank that you're working with, you can mount it on pretty much any bike as well. There's also enough cushioning within this tank bag to be able to protect all of your valuable items, and like you've seen, there are quite some valuable items in here which I wouldn't want to have destroyed. So if I do end up dropping the bag, it's going to be safe nevertheless. And that's pretty much it. Thank you again so much for watching the video, and as always, ride safe. It's a freaking jungle out there. Goodbye.